Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Node.js. Today we are going to learn about the building a secure Node.js API, managing users, roles and the tasks with JWT. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So first of all, initialize with the Node.js project. So let's go to the terminal. Node, Node. We will make a directory with secure API. Okay, after this we go with our directory. Done. Next, initialize with the package.json. Done. Install the dependencies, required dependencies, so install this. After this you have to install the nodemon for the server will not will we don't able to restart again and again, so nodemon will help you to automatically whenever there is a change in your project, it automatically restarts. Okay, so done. Set up the directory. So you have to make the directories like config, controllers, models, routes, middleware. So I need to create this. Go with the code. Let me just close this code. Okay, so all the directories will come over here. Next, we have to create the env. So let's create .env file, and then we have to go with our following configurations, that is port, mongo url and the jwt secret. Okay, then we have to go with the config db.js file where we have to write the code for the database connection mongo. So this is for that one, and then exports the connect db. Okay, so this is for the connection mongoose.env connect db mongoose.connect process.env mongo url. Okay, then mongo connected. If something goes wrong, it will go with our catch block. Okay, next we have to define the models with the user.js, which will create the table into your database. So let's go to the models. Let's create the new file with this users, and here we have user.js file, and what we have added over here. So this is our schema, name, email, password and the role. And before saving, we have to modify the password with the hash. Okay, and this is compare password. So whenever we try to compare the password, whether it is whenever we have to send the plain password or the database password, so we have to compare is it correct or not. For that one we have to use the user schema methods, that is compare password. Okay, then export that one. Done. Moving to the next part, tasks. So you have to create the task because on the behalf of authentication we are able to get the user whether they want to add the task or not. So this is the authentication portion for that one. So that's the reason I'm creating the task.js. Okay, so let's add this. This is done. So title, description, user and the created ad. Okay, and the reference is belongs to the user, so each task is referred to the user. So this is how we have using the reference for that one. Now we have to create the middleware for this one, then we have to create the auth.js over there. So here we go with our middlewares. Let's create a new file, that is auth.js. Let's use the code. Okay, so here we go with this one. So JSON Web Token, that is for the JWT, and here we are checking the roles, and according to the roles first we check the authorization that the token is there or not. If the token is not there, no token is provided. If token is there, we have to decode the token and we have to extract the user information and check the roles length. Roles includes the this one. If the role length is not there, then message would be forbidden, else cache token is not valid. Okay, so I will tell you like how we can ask the admin to access the particular route, or at the same time user will not access that route. So which roles have the routes to access that one, I'm going to tell you. So this is for the authentication. So with basically the main use of this is basically we have to decrypt the token. So whenever you pass the authorization token into your headers, we have to split it out and retrieve the information of the user from this. Okay, so this is for that one. So here we have decode that one user, and then we have to use the roles also. Okay, then we have a controllers, that is auth.js. So make sure you have to use this one, auth.js. So here we go with our controllers, auth.js. So let's create this. So here we go with our models, user, JSON Web Token .env. So register. So here we require our name, email, and the password. Then after the sign in, you will get the JWT token. Okay, and the login, we have to check the user is exist or not via email. Then compare the password that the user entered with the help of the compare password into our models. Okay, if it is not matched, then invalid credentials, else we are going to return our JWT token. Okay, so this is for that one, login. Then we have a controller task.js, where we have to create the task and get the task. Okay, so let's use this. This is task.js in the controllers. So let's create the new file, task.js. It's task.js, right? Let's use it. Okay, so here we are using the model task. Then after this, we have to go with the create task with title, description, and the user ID, on the behalf of which user ID we are going to create the task, then get the task. Okay, next we have to go with the create routes. Okay, so here we have the routes auth.js. Let's go to create that one. So here we go with our routes. Okay, so let's create that routes auth.js. So for the authentication, we have these routes, that is login and register. Okay, and for the tasks, we have this. Okay, for the for where it is auth, we have to go with the task.js. New file, routes task.js. Let's add this code. So here we have a task.js file. Okay, okay, done. And now we have to create the main file, that is index.js, to combine all of this to run main entry file, you can say about this. Okay, so let's create our index.js and let's try to put it up over here. Okay, so API auth and the task, these are the routes we have to use. Okay, let's save it. Let's try to run the project. Node index.js. So MongoDB connected, everything is done. Okay, so let's try to go with the Postman. And the first one URL is auth register, so we can go with this one. Then post, then go with the JSON. Okay, let's try to insert token, we get it. So now we have to use this token. If I go to the RoboMongo also, you will get the records also. Secure connection, secure node API, collections, tasks, we have users, we have created this one. Okay, so this is done. Let's try to create, this is done. And the same the process, the login will work. If I go and just use the login, just do the login. post request, or make a request with a post and make the login over here. Login, try to send it out, you will get the token. Now I'm going to use this token for creating the task. Okay, so here we go with our creating the task, that is post API tasks. Let's go and just open up with this, make a post request with we require headers, authorization. Okay, we have to go with bearer and just JWT token. So let's add the bearer and the token what we received from here. Just copy this token and use it. Try to send it out. Task validation failed, title part description is required. Okay, because we haven't added any body request over there. So raw JSON. Okay, so that you we have this task title description. So let's add this. Let's try to send it out. You can see that this is added and the ID is automatically added. Okay, here you can see B0. If I go to the MongoDB, here we get so what is the ID of that one? Just let me go with collections, users. We have CAC, I think. If I go over here, what is going on? Okay, BC0 underscore ID, and this is your user ID, CAC. Right here you can see CAC, that is your user, which is currently this one. So this is already attached in your tasks. Okay, so user is automatically added because we have passed the authorization token, right? So it is authorized. Okay, another thing this is I think done. We can also modify the things. Okay, so this is API task, you can mention it over here. If you go with our like with this route should be accessed by only admin because we have a roles, right? So if I go our user.js, we have the user and the admin. So on the behalf of like the only admin can access this route, so you can also achieve this with the help of this one, apply role-based access control in the task route. So you can do like this, only admin can create the task and only authenticated user can view this task. So you can use this one. Okay, so let's try to implement this one in our middleware. Where is our routes task? We have routes, let's use this one. So only admins can use this one and get. If I try to create the task, what will happen? This is our task. I'm going to task 2 with the task 2 and try to send it out. I haven't restarted the server now. Let's try to send it out with task 3. And then what will happen? Forbidden, because this route is protected now, only admin can do that. Okay, so here you can see that auth would be those who have a role of admin that can do that. Let's try to go with the auth, only the get tasks. If I go with make a get request and I want to get this one, I will achieve that one because it's a get task and it is authenticated with the user. Any authenticated user can view their own tasks. Okay, so this is how. If I put the wrong authorization token, then what will happen? So let's change something over here and let's try to add this. You can say token is not valid. So this is how, this is full-fledged authentication with JWT with securing our REST API roles. Any doubt, any query in that, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day and don't forget to like, share and comment on my video. Have a nice day.